think that Dawson Creek had just about anything that a young person wanted to do.
All our fun was made ourselves.
We didn't play soccer, but we played softball and had games like pump, pull away and that kind of stuff, and for activities outside and races.
Well, I guess living here is something that we come for. We made what it was. We entertained ourselves.
Street hockey, horseback riding, swimming in the dugouts.
If you had a swing those days, it was something that your parents made, and you didn't have any fancy slides and stuff those days, but we got by.
The only thing I don't like about today's world is they can complain all they want about the children. You know, they're lazy, they didn't grow up right, or whatever, I don't know. It's just the kids have nothing to do, not like the older generation did. We were kept busy when we were kids.
We'd have to get wood in, so they'd take and that was a big picnic day. We'd take the big old truck, of course, and go up top and cut wood and load it in the truck, and we'd have a big picnic.
We had horses, and I had to look after them, and they're in the barn, and I had to clean the barn, and I had to haul feed.
Well, the league actually started in 1946. Ed Carberry and a fellow by the name of Jerry Thompson more or less headed it up. And they formed a bit of a league, about 4 teams in it to start with. Dawson and Hythe, Grand Prairie and Fairview. That was the other club.
Well, for one thing, we obeyed our parents. That was one big thing. You didn't get away with saying whatever or doing whatever. You went by what they said.
I don't remember us going to a doctor, because we did. Not that I knew of. I don't remember ever going to a doctor when I was a kid.
But I remember my grandma, my mom, she rode a horse when she was 90. He had her riding a horse around.
You know, it seemed like then they never worried, like we do now. I mean, it's, I think about it now. I mean, we would never think of bundling up our kids and sending them off, by themselves. But it was those days, I guess,
If you want a buffalo bird like out, you're in trouble. You have to get him right in the first shot. If you don't, he's going to get you. One way or the other, he will. You have to lay him down, the first shot or second shot, whatever.
They used to get snare rabbits, chickens. Now you don't see a chicken I don't think there's any chicken left in this world.
Well, I remember having to get permission because I was under 21 when our oldest daughter was born. They needed his signature to give, which I thought was a little ironic. It was me that was having her. That's the way it was then.
But then down on the river flats in the old home place, they used to have lots of barn dances and summer picnics.
When we was back doing like Hank Williams stuff and Charlotte Pride and this stuff, Merle Haggard, they was all on the softer side.
Mm-hmm.
But now the country music is, the country music of today is just like the rock and roll was back in the 60s.
And in the 50s and the 60s, country dances used to be the big thing. On a Saturday or Friday night, people would jump in their car and they'd go to a country dance. So we played there. Dave Hamilton and Vern Broughton and I played there lots. We played at Chetman, and we played East Spruce Coopy, Farmington, and a lot of the dance halls. In that era, people were traveling and dancing. And that we've kind of lost that now. It's too bad. Television now is taking that away on us.
Rodeo lot. My oldest sister married Albert Yeager, and Wes Yeager had a big ranch at Doe River, and I just about lived there. I loved it out there. And then he held rodeos out at right on the Clayhurst, on the hills overlooking Clayhurst. We called it the cow camp. We'd move all the horses up there every spring, and he put on some awesome rodeos.
Years ago, people helped. Same with haying. Everybody had horses and cows. I used to hay different families when I was a kid helping. Now they don't do that.
Long time ago, people, they used to, whoever had something, they share.
I hold a lot of respect for the seniors and the people who have pioneered our community and our area.
You look out there, you see quite a long ways. You see all the way to Poos, see all the traffic on the highway, see all the trees changing colour different times of the year. Right now it's just starting to turn yellow. And there's nice blue sky we have here.
I don't know, yeah, or anyway, coming home you could see those, northern lights. And close to the graveyard we were walking by, so we started whistling. And my Uncle Dan used to tell me not to do that, not ever. So, the kids, I was just a kid then, I was maybe 14, 15 years old. So we started whistling. I said, let's whistle, and she said, okay. So finally you could see the green, red, we were just like this. And we're still whistling and whistling. So we want to know what happened. So still I'm walking on the ice, and pretty soon you could just hear them right here, like that. You could hear that, and you could smell it like sulfur. That's how they smell. Oh my God, did we ever get scared?
We used to hear stories of when you clap your hands, they come down lower. And they say you could smell them. We've tried it a lot of times when we were kids.
Do you say your prayers in Cree?
No, I can't, but I am going to learn, because long time ago that's how I prayed with my mother. It's in Cree, and I don't know what happened to me. I used to believe nobody can forget their language, their Cree language, but it happens because I forgot to pray in Cree. I do pray in English, not in Cree.
On the sides of the road, and there were mosquitoes. Mosquitoes like you couldn't believe. Just swarms of mosquitoes. And I can remember going in the tent there as a kid, and the chickens would sneak under the edge of the tent and come in the main tent, and they'd lay an egg on the bed. So we had eggs.
We'd come down in a van from Fort St. John to Dawson Creek, and the heater was gone. Just about froze to death. And this was my initiation to the Peace Country. I wouldn't get out from under the quilt because I thought we'd hit the end of the world.
I was born in a tent.
I came to the Peace Region in 1960. We emigrated from England. And, coming to Poos Coopy was just a sort of a surprise. Not expected. We thought we'd be farming, but we didn't.
So I looked out the window and I thought, what have I done? It's such a shock. They'd had a very bad hailstorm, and so everything was flat. There were windows broken. I guess the hailstones were set as softballs, and it looked so bedraggled. Of course, there was no pavement either. So.
I was 35 years old. I come from Wyoming, Cody, Wyoming. I had an uncle that worked on the Alaska Highway, and he used to tell me, for a young guy, that was a place to go. Go to Dawson Creek.
No, I think it'd be good for them to come. It's a good place to come to and raise a family or just live.
I said, well, okay, let's write it out. And he said, when he came to Hudson Hope, he said he thought he found heaven and wanted to move here.
That
I like traveling and I like going other places and seeing other places, but boy, am I ever glad to get back.
Hey, they say if you ever drink water out of the Peace River, you'll always come back. I believe that. And I like talking to Americans, and they all love this country.
I liked it here. And like the people here, I have left a time or two, but always come back.